Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will talk about mathematics of class 10th. Our first topic, first chapter will be of quadratic equations. First of all, we will see that what are quadratic equations. And before that, we just have to know about that. What are equations? The equations contains sign of equality. This one. For example, 2x plus 3 is equal to 4. This is an equation. 4x square plus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. This is also an equation because it involves the equality sign inside. So after that, we will see that what are quadratic equations. Now, quadratic equations, an equation which contains highest power 2 for any unknown variable, or an equation of second degree. An equation which contains highest power 2 and not more than that. The equation which contains the power 2 for the equation like of second degree. Its general form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. First of all, you can see that this is an equation, and after that you can see that it contains the power, the variable is x and its higher power is 2 and not more than that. X power 2, it is maximum power, x raised power 1, and after that x raised power 0. So it is the general form of quadratic equation. For example, you can have 2x square plus 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. It is quadratic equation because it contains variable power 2. Is this quadratic equation? Yes, because it meets the basic criteria which contains the highest power 2. And equation of second degree. Degree means the order of that power that which we are going to use in that equation. This is also quadratic equation. So now we will see about what are A, B and C here. Here A, B and C are real numbers, but there is another problem rises. 0 is also a real number. So if we put A is equal to 0 here, what will be happen? Think about it. If A is equal to 0, then this expression is also going to 0. So after that it becomes the linear equation. It is not going to a quadratic equation. So we just have to put but A is not equal to 0. If A is not equal to 0, then it retains the quadratic equation. But if B and C are going to be 0, then there is no problem. It will also remains a quadratic equation. So we see that the quadratic equation is the equation of degree 2 of maximum power 2. Now another topic is pure quadratic equation. Pure quadratic equation is the pure type of quadratic equation which contains a minor difference, that is, it is the type of quadratic equation in which b is equal to 0. Mean that ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form of quadratic equation. But if we put, if b is equal to 0, then you can see that ax square plus b into 0 plus c is equal to 0. Now ax square plus c is equal to 0. Is this the right now quadratic equation? Yes, it is still the quadratic equation, but this quadratic equation is in its pure form. So this is general form of pure quadratic equation. For example, like this, 2x square plus 3 is equal to 0. This is quadratic equation. Yes, it is quadratic equation, but you can see that this x raised power 1 part is missing here. So this is quadratic equation in its pure form. So this is pure quadratic equation. Another example, this is also pure quadratic equation, and so on. Now we will talk about exercise 1.1. Exercise 1.1. This is on page number 5. Question number 1 will be, write in the form of quadratic equation the first part. It is x plus 7 into x minus 3 is equal to minus 7. You can see that this is not right now the quadratic equation, but we have to solve it now, and we have to write in the form of quadratic equation, just like you have done in class 9th. First of all, you can see that it is an equation. It contains the equality sign. Just multiply both expressions. You can have x square minus 3x plus 7x minus 21 is equal to minus 7. This minus 7 is going to positive here. So x square minus 3x and plus 7x, that is plus 4x, minus 21 and minus 7, after that plus 7 is equal to 0. So now x square plus 4x minus 21 plus 7, that is equal to minus 14 is equal to 0. And that's it. You have done, and you have write it in the form of quadratic equation. After that, we will solve part 2 of question number 1. This is x square plus 4 divided by 3 minus x over 7 is equal to 1. For this question, you just have to just simplify it and write just in the form of quadratic equation of general form. You can see general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Just write this equation just in the form of this one, and that's it. Just take LCM of this one, or just you can see that the LCM of 3 and 7. What is the LCM of 3 and 7? Yes, 3 and 7 LCM is 21. So multiply both sides by 21. Just multiply it. 21 multiplied by x square plus 4 divided by 3 minus 21 multiplied by x divided by 7. 1 multiplied by 21. 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 21, 7 1s are 7, 7 3s are 21, and rest is just multiply 7 inside the x square plus 4. So just 7x square plus 7 4s are 28. After that minus 3x. After that 21 plus 21. Just move it on left side and it becomes minus 21. So it becomes 7x square minus 3x plus 28, and 21 is now becomes minus 21 is equal to 0 now. 7x square minus 3x, 28 minus 21, this is plus 7. And that's it. You can see that this equation becomes just in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0, and this is in the form of quadratic equation. After that, part third is just similar to part 2. You can write it on your own. And now we will talk about part number 4. Plus 4 is equal to 0. Again, this is the same situation. You can see that what is the LCM of x minus 2 and x? Yes, this is the LCM will be x minus 2 into x. So multiply all these values by multiply both sides by x minus 2. So x into x minus 2. Multiply all these values like x into x minus 2 with x plus 4 over x minus 2. After that minus sign. X into x minus 2 with this one plus x into x minus 2 with this one. Also that 0 multiplied by x into x minus 2. Multiply all these values with this LCM x into x minus 2. You can see that x minus 2 is cancelled with x minus 2, x with x, and rest it is x multiplied by x, that is x square plus 4x, and after that this is minus sign, and this will become x minus 2 into x minus 2, that is x minus 2 whole square plus this is 4x into x minus 2 is equal to, and 0 multiplied by anything, that is equal to 0. After that, write it now, x square plus 4x minus, after that minus sign, you have to open the square. Now you know that a minus b whole square, this is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So write it now in the form of formula minus, but in brackets, x square plus 2 square minus 2ab. The value of a is x, the value of b is 2, and after that plus 4x is going to multiply with this x, 4x square minus 8x is equal to 0. After that x square plus 4x, just multiply inside minus sign like minus x square, and you know that 2 square, that is equal to 4, so minus into plus, that is minus 4, and minus into minus plus. Now 2 2s are 4, 4x plus 4x square minus 8x is equal to 0. Now the things which are going to cancel here is x square with negative x square, these are cancel, and after that plus 4x and plus 4x, this 4x and this 4x will becomes 8x plus 4x square minus 8x and minus 4 is equal to 0. Now this 8x is cancelled with minus 8x, and now The equation becomes 4x square minus 4 is equal to 0. Do you know that which this type of quadratic equation is? Yes, you are right. This equation is now pure form of quadratic equation. It is pure form of quadratic equation because here x raised power 1 part is missing. This part is missing here because general form of pure quadratic equation is ax square plus c is equal to 0. Here you can see that bx mean that x raised power 1. This part is missing. So this is pure form of quadratic equation. And after that, we will talk about part number 6. Part number 5 is quite similar with part 6. So we will just talk about part 6, as part number 5 is you can write it on your own. It's just simple. X plus 1 over x plus 2 plus x plus 2 over x plus 3 is equal to 25 over 12. You can see that what is the LCM of this equation? X plus 2, x plus 3 and 12. So the LCM is multiplication of both these sides denominators. So multiply both sides by 12, x plus 2 and x plus 3. So you just have to multiply all these expression with 3 portions, like 12 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 with x plus 1 over x plus 2. After that, plus 12 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 with x plus 2 over x plus 3 is equal to 25 over 12. It is going to multiply 12 into x plus 2 and x plus 3. Now the things which are going to cancel are x plus 2 with this x plus 2, x plus 3 is this x plus 3, 12 is this 12. Now we have 12 and these both values are going to multiply. So you have to multiply within bracket, like x square plus x plus 3x plus 3 plus 12 and x plus 2 with this x plus 2, it will be x plus 2 whole square is equal to 25. These both values are going to multiply. This will x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 2 3 is 6. Now you have to multiply 12 inside this, or first you have to arrange it. X square plus x plus 3x, it is 4x plus 3 plus 12. You have to open this formula. This is a square plus b square plus 2ab, like x square plus 2 square 4 plus 2 to the 4 x 4 2 to the 4 and into x. 4x is equal to 25 x square, 3x plus 2x is 5x plus 6. You have to multiply 12 inside this one. It is 12x square plus 12 4 is 48, x plus 12 3 is 36, plus 12x square plus 12 fours of 48 plus 48x is equal to 25x square plus 25 into 5, 125x and 25 into 6. This is 150. Now 12x square plus 12x square, this becomes 24x square. This 12x square is added with this 12x square, and after that 48x with this 48x, it will 96x, 36 with this 48, 14, 8, 84 is equal to 25x square plus 125x plus 150. Now you just have to make the quadratic equation, move all these values towards the right hand side, so their signs will become negative, like 25x square here and 24x square towards that side, negative 24x square, and after that 125x and minus 96x, and after that 150 and minus 84 is equal to 0. So 25x square minus 24x square, that is x square, 125x minus 96x, you have to calculate it. Now you have 125 minus 96, it is 29x, 150 minus 84, it is 66 is equal to 0. So it is the quadratic equation. So in next lecture we will talk about how to solve, what are the methods to solve the quadratic equations. Thank you.